All right, so are you ready to dive into some serious political drama?
Always.
Okay, good, because this one's a doozy.
Yeah,
We're talking about Matt Gaetz, the Florida congressman,
I know him.
super pro-Trump,
Yeah.
and always, let's just say, stirring the pot.
Right.
Well, he just got nominated for attorney general,
Whoa, that's a big one.
and yeah, it's causing quite the uproar, to say the least.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, he's definitely a controversial figure.
To put it lightly.
But this nomination, this is next level.
Yeah, we're not just talking about his, let's say, colorful personality here.
Right.
We're talking about serious accusations.
Like what kind of accusations?
Sex trafficking.
Oh, wow.
And involvement with a minor.
Seriously?
Yeah, his buddy Joel Greenberg. You remember him?
Vaguely.
He admitted to having sex with a 17-year-old girl
Okay.
and claimed Gaetz was involved, too.
Huh.
He even said Gaetz paid him to bring her to a party.
Wow. So this isn't just like rumors swirling around.
Oh, no, it goes deeper than that. Gaetz's ex-girlfriend even backed up parts of Greenberg's story.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she testified that she remembers Gaetz being at that party.
So this is pretty serious stuff. No wonder the House Ethics Committee was looking into it.
Exactly. They launched a full-blown investigation.
And what happened?
Well, just as things were heating up, Gaetz resigned from the House.
Interesting timing.
Right. So he wanted to focus on his confirmation for Attorney General.
Ah, I see.
And wouldn't you know it, the ethics investigation just stopped.
Oh, come on. That's pretty convenient.
You think? A lot of people are calling this a blatant attempt to sweep things under the rug.
Yeah, I can see why.
Senator Durbin is leading the charge. He's been very vocal about it. He's demanding that the Ethics Committee release their findings, says the public has a right to know.
Well, he's got a point.
But, as always, it gets complicated.
Now so?
Well, the Republicans are pushing back.
What's their argument?
They're citing confidentiality rules,
Hmm.
the ones that protect those involved in these investigations.
I see. So they're saying it would be a breach of trust to release the information.
Exactly. And
Right.
they're saying it would set a dangerous precedent. Of course, we can't ignore the elephant in the room either.
Which is?
Gaetz is Trump's pick.
Right.
Going against a Trump-endorsed nominee is a risky move for any Republican these days.
Makes sense, especially with such serious allegations hanging over his head.
And in all of this, we can't forget the victim.
Of course.
Her lawyer, John Clune, he came out swinging. He put out a statement demanding the report's release.
I can imagine.
And he really drove home the gravity of the situation.
Yeah.
Talk about a high school student. There were witnesses.
Yeah.
It's chilling.
It really makes you think about, like, the balance between confidentiality and transparency,
Yeah, it's a tough one. Like, you need trust and privacy for people to come forward, but sometimes you need to prioritize public safety.
Yeah, it's a fine line.
So where does this leave Gaetz's nomination?
Well, that's the million-dollar question.
Right. A lot of people are saying these allegations need to be fully investigated before he even steps foot in the Attorney General's office.
Which is understandable. I mean, we're talking about the head of the Justice Department, someone who's supposed to uphold the law.
Exactly.
This case could have huge repercussions.
Absolutely. Like, if he gets confirmed, despite all this, what kind of message does that send?
Yeah, what does that say about the standards we hold our leaders to?
Especially someone who's supposed to be in charge of upholding the law.
It's a pretty complicated situation.
It really highlights the complexities of power dynamics in politics. How do we balance individual rights with the need for transparency and accountability?
It's a question that goes way beyond this one case.
It really does.
Yeah.
So we've covered a lot of ground here. We have serious accusations, an investigation that suddenly stopped, political maneuvering, and a victim who deserves justice. And this is probably just the beginning.
Absolutely. This story is far from over, and it has the potential to change things in a big way.
The confirmation hearings haven't even started yet. How are the senators going to question Gaetz?
Right. Will they press him on the allegations?
Will any Republicans break from Trump and oppose the nomination?
That's a big if.
So many unknowns. But one thing's for sure, this case is going to have a ripple effect. It's raising fundamental questions about accountability, transparency, and the power dynamics in Washington.
And it's important to remember that we need to stay informed and critically consider the different perspectives on this issue.
Exactly. This whole situation, it's making us re-examine our expectations of those in power. How much weight should we give to unresolved allegations? What does it actually mean to hold our leaders accountable?
Those are the questions we need to be asking ourselves.
As this story continues to unfold.
Absolutely.